Hey guys, I'm Austin here from the STEM department to show you guys some awesome, cool experiments you guys can do from home. So one of the first experiments we're doing today is a lava lamp. So we're going to be using just this glass jar, but you can use any container really. So first things first, we're adding water into the jar. We're going to fill it up about 1 to 2 quarters full. That should be about enough water. After we add the water, we're gonna want to add food coloring. I chose blue because blue's cool, but yeah. So just add 2 drips. Make it look kind of nice when it's falling down. I think that looks cool, but I don't know. After you add your food coloring, you're gonna add oil. So we'll just pour some oil down. We're gonna fill up the rest of the can with oil. It'll mix up your food dye along with it too. So we'll fill it up. You'll begin to see some bubbles in it, but to really get all the bubbles going, we take one of these Alka-Seltzer tabs that we have. We just drop it in, and since the Alka-Seltzer is mixing with the water, it bubbles in the water. So once it starts bubbling, you'll see the water will come up and the oil will make it go back down because water and oil doesn't mix. Alright, so after you do that, you can put a light on top underneath of it and make it look like a real lava lamp so it looks even better. Alright, for this experiment, you're going to want to take your bottle of glue, you're going to pour it all into a bowl. I already did that because it takes a while because glue's not fast moving. So then you'll take warm water. Conveniently, our bottles were 4 ounces. You want 4 ounces of warm water. You're going to add it into your glue. Just pour it all in. After that, you get to choose your food coloring color. Let's go with green this time. Just put a few drops of your food coloring in. Boop, 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 boop. And there we go. And next we need to make the solution to mix with it. You need half a cup. I measured out half a cup in here, and then you need 1 teaspoon of borax. You pour it into your container. And then you're gonna mix it up. Mix it up all nice and good. And after that, you're gonna slowly mix the glue and the water with the new concentration. So slowly pour it. And you're gonna keep mixing it until you have nothing left of the glue and just slime. And then after that, you're just gonna keep kneading it until you get somewhat of a concoction like this. And then you've made your slime. This was just one way of making it. We also have something sold that you can get at a craft shop. You just use this instead of borax and water, and you add it straight into the glue, and that should work perfectly fine too. But you can just, now you have your slime. Alright, so now I'm going to go play with this, and I'll come teach you the next experiment sometime later. Okay, so I think it's time to do the third experiment. For this one, we're going to be making some elephant toothpaste. So first things first, you're going to need 3% hydrogen peroxide. So I'm using a normal water bottle that's about 16 ounce water bottle. So if you just fill up this water bottle halfway. And now that we have our hydrogen peroxide, next is to add food coloring. So we just take some food coloring and we just add a few drops. Then we're gonna add some dish soap to it. Just gonna take in, just put a nice squirt in it. That should be enough dish soap. And we're just gonna mix it around a little bit. Not enough to make bubbles from the soap, but enough to make it more mixed. So on the other side, we're going to take some warm water, about 4 ounces of warm water, and add a tablespoon of yeast into it. So we're just going to pour that in. Yeah. Then we're gonna mix that up for about 30 seconds. So what the yeast is, did you know yeast is a living culture? So we're just mixing something living inside, and that should be enough time. Then to see the magic happens, you take this, then you pour it inside of this. And it should bubble, and ta-da! Yay! Alright, this is so cool, but the reason why it happens is because the hydrogen peroxide breaks down the oxygen molecules in the water. But normally this happens over a very long time. So we added a mixture of yeast inside of it. So when we added it, it speeded up this reaction and it created a bunch of foam, as you can see here. Alright, so this has been our 3 experiments. If you've tried any of them out, tag us online at Simon Can Council. See you later.